The Bootleg Fire perimeter is more than 200 miles long. The fire has grown more than 10,000 acres since yesterday. Thanks for joining us for News Watch 12 at 4. I'm Adam Shooms.
And I'm Alicia Rubin. Now, containment has not changed. It's still 7%. We go now live to News Watch 12's Daniel Ramirez, who has been in the fire area throughout the day today, talking to firefighters. Daniel, what can you tell us?
Adam, Alicia, good afternoon. For the fourth day in a row, officials have been forced back on the front lines of the Bootleg Fire as the past extreme conditions haven't done them any favors. Now, part of the frontline risk management efforts consist of making sure they consistently evaluate the situation as well as prioritize the safety of those working to contain the fire. This comes as a majority of the days since the fire began have been plagued with hot, dry, and windy conditions that haven't done firefighters any favors in the process.
As fire activity picked up, especially late yesterday afternoon, they needed to pull into safer areas and be able to continue to assess the fire and fight the fire from a safe position.
In an effort to improve the overall firefighting effort, over the past couple of days, the effort to contain the Bootleg Fire has been split into two groups. Now, this came as a decision to improve the control of the fire from two different fronts, as well as to help support firefighters on the ground and provide an adequate amount of resources. And coming up in the next half hour, we'll go more into detail regarding the neighboring log fire and the possibility of it connecting to the Bootleg Fire. But for now, reporting live in Chiloquin, Daniel Ramirez, News Watch 12.
Thank you, Daniel. And right now you're looking at the latest evacuation map for the Bootleg Fire. Evacuations were expanded in Lake County. You can find the latest evacuations on our website, kdrv.com. You can also find this interactive map on our website as well. Now, we do want to note that the fire perimeter you see here on this map is not updated. As Daniel just mentioned there, the Bootleg and log fire are growing closer together. We've had fire officials tell us that they are connecting. This map does not show that. Fire officials have not issued an updated fire map at this time.
And obviously, we're going to continue to keep you updated on that fire map once we get it. We'll bring it to you live once we get that. Several homes and dozens of structures are now gone, according to fire officials, battling that Bootleg Fire.
And as News Watch 12's Brett Taylor found out, inside the burn scar, the fire has truly left nothing standing in its path.
Firefighters are racing around the clock to try and get the Bootleg Fire contained, as more than 45 structures have now been confirmed destroyed in Klamath County. News Watch 12 got a tour of the burn scar left by the Bootleg Fire, destroying thousands and thousands of trees. The fire leaving nothing alive in its path of destruction.
We just continue to see day after day after day of conditions that are not in our favor.
Fire officials now worried with current forecasts that the fire will continue to leave massive scars in Klamath County as the fire explodes to the northeast. PIO Holly Craig echoing a tweet from Senator Jeff Merkley that this fire should be alarming to everyone.
Multiple days of explosive growth on this fire is really just a wake-up call, if you will, to folks across Oregon and every place that's dry and hot and windy in the western U.S. right now.
Currently, most of the fire's containment is on the west side of the fire, with crews struggling to get any sort of containment on the east side where the fire rages on. Reporting in Chiloquin, Brett Taylor, News Watch 12.
And it's no secret that Oregon firefighters and firefighters across the West are working extremely hard to keep us safe. Right now, the Bootleg Fire is raging in southern Oregon, and many are wondering how you can support the men and women fighting these fires. Firefighters can't accept donations of food, beverages, or clothing, but they can accept pre-stamped postcards so they can send things home to their families. You can post thank you banners or signs around your community or on Facebook. Firefighters say it's a great morale booster when they come off a long shift. You've probably seen it all around your town. You can also donate the Wildland Firefighter Foundation, which is a nonprofit that provides immediate support to the families or injured or those firefighters who have passed.
Now, we've seen some impressive pictures from viewers showing the smoke coming from the Bootleg Fire. These pictures were taken from Bly by Jordan Cardinal. Now, some of these pictures showing those huge clouds are causing issues for firefighters. This is a time lapse taken on the 14th, showing those billowing clouds. Yesterday, firefighters reported a pyrocumulonimbus cloud collapsing, and that spread embers to the east of the main fire, prompting additional evacuation notices for the communities of Summer Lake and Spring Lake in Lake County. Crews were working through the night to get dozer lines around spot fires. And that takes us to Stormwatch 12 Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.